What's up YouTube, I'm just another guy and welcome back to the World Network game. So here we are, the start of the league season. We're going to have the Foxes a bit later on. But before we go into it, just a quick reminder, make sure you check out everyone else's videos of this World Network game. You'll find their links to their channel in the description below. Make sure you go there, check out their latest video, which will be the World Network game, and check out how they did, especially Jordan, obviously, who I'm playing today in the rematch from the original defeat in one of the cups earlier on this season. And speaking about cups, we actually got the draw for our next cup game, as I've actually got to do this for the Foxes. I think I'm going to do defensive positioning. But yeah, for the World League Cup second round, obviously we won in the previous game. We've got Celtic on Thursday the 18th of September. Celtic are in the division below us, so it could be an interesting game. I think it'll be a tight one. I'm not too sure what sort of team I would field in that game, whether it would be a completely strong team or not. Obviously, I played a strong team in the previous one, but then again, you know, at this stage of the season, considering I've just joined and everything, I need as much game time as I possibly can to gel the tactics, to gel the team together. A bit later on in the season, when we'll play the game against Celtic, which I believe is sometime in September, which is a month into the season, we may not need to play, we may not have the need to play the first team players. So, we'll see what happens when we get there. But anyway, see you in a second for the match. Okay, guys, so here we are, the first league game of the season. Now, I'm going to start this bit off with just a little information. We did actually play our first games already, and what happened was my internet, yes, my internet had to be mine, my internet decided to cut out for probably a minute or so, booted me out of the game, booted me out of everything, pretty much everything internet related, including this World Network game, which meant I had to relog back in. By the time I relogged back in, the match between me and the Foxes, me and Jordan, was already halfway through. It was actually starting the second half, and it was 1-1. I think in the end, well, I know in the end, the Foxes end up going on to win 4-1. So, very graciously, Jordan and the other guys agreed to redo the matches. Thanks to, well, lucky for me in a way, I guess. But, whatever happened today, it will be in the back of my mind that Jordan beat my team 4-1. And hopefully it won't happen actually when we play right now. But, yeah, whatever happens today, at the back of my mind, Jordan basically has 2 victories on me, which is never a nice thing to know. But anyway, going into the team selection today, I've got to make a change because, of course, we picked up an injury in the previous match against Publa. Where we got an injury to Neves. If he wants to continue forward, it does. There we go. We actually got an injury to Thiago Neves, so we're going to be starting Jason Punchin today. Obviously not the ideal player to be starting, but hey ho, we're going to give it a go. And we're also going to put Jose Carlos on the bench. Also as well with the Foxes, last time we played them, they knew that we were going to be playing controlling football. So actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to just tell the defense, the fullbacks, not to attack. We're going to get the fullbacks to defend. Just so we have the back four back all the time in preparation for their counter-attacks. So let's get into this game today against the Foxes, where hopefully the 4-1 scoreline that already played out won't play out again. Alright guys, so favourites for the game. Doesn't really mean anything. Obviously, we lost to them last time and we were favourites. So, we're going to have to wait and see there. Last time I actually got to this stage, last time when we started this matchup, I actually got to my team talk and it decided to boot me out. I'm not going to comment on Steve Davis's not being here. And yes, obviously, I'm sure we can win. The reason he asked me all them questions is because I sent my assistant originally to the press conference. Which obviously isn't great, but yeah, I wanted to get to the game again. So we're going to get that guy to do our thing. We are actually going to get, I don't actually know who's really good at motivating, but we'll get this guy. Randomly, we'll just click on Armando Gallegos to do our team talk round. I don't know why. Actually, it's looked pretty well. It's worked pretty well. Everyone's motivated. People looking confident. Let's hope that we can get the result that we so desperately want and need against the Foxes today. And hopefully the game is going to kick off right now and not boot me out. Quite literally, I press continued from the team talk. Out I went from the World Network game. And I was like, no! But the game is not loading. Oh, this gets me nervous. I think it's just because we're waiting for Jordan to continue through and do a few things. But I didn't actually talk about his team. I think the team he's playing might be similar to the team we played before. I believe it's a similar team we played before. Who's he got up front? Borges, he's playing up front. Balassi and Redmond, obviously we don't want Redmond to score, playing out on the left. He actually did score in the game that was previously played. Here's Punchin with a free kick. Poor ball in. And now they can create that counter-attack that I was worried about with the Foxes. Obviously, he's got a lot of pace with Redmond, Balassi. Oh no, Neil Taylor didn't get the ball before Redmond. The ball's been whipped in. Balassi still in a dangerous area. And Marcio Ricardez with the goal. And it's only taken them a minute. And it was through some very poor play from us. Neil Taylor, we just got tore apart by the wingers. Keeper probably could have done better there as well, admittedly. But the Foxes take the lead. And it came from us. In fact, I should actually put a few things on here. Apologies that they're not already up. Match stats. And what else do I normally put up there? League table, but I'm not going to put the league table up. Now, it's the first shot of the game, actually. And, of course, it had to go in. So, Punchin has picked up a bit of a knock. We say it should be able to shake it off. So, hopefully he does. Let's see what actually happens. Taylor. Attacking down our left-hand side. Will Hughes. Datinho. Jordan Rhodes with a goal. Getting us back on level terms. 15th minute. Good goal from Rhodes. First goal of the season, obviously. First league goal of the season, obviously. And it was a pretty nice build-up play on the left-hand side. Nice passing between the two left-sided players and Will Hughes as well. And pretty good finish by Rhodes as well. Their keeper probably could have done better. I mean, I don't know what the keeper was doing. He was in a shocking position to try and cover both posts and stuff. But either way, 1-1. And let's see what we can do now. Jordan Rhodes, nice pass through to him. He's in the box. Been tackled, but we still kept hold of the ball. But not properly. Come on, Dawson. Back to Jefferson. Alright, Lowton. Ball forward. What a good ball forward by Rhodes. And Ayala, surely that's him off. It is. Daniel Ayala is off the field of play with a red card 17 minutes in. Little bit. In the previous game we played against the Foxes where I lost 4-1. Teti got a red card in the second half. At the time it was 1-1. The Foxes ended up going on to win 4-1. So he's probably going to make the exact same tactical change he made before. And I could see a scoreline very similar to the previous one. But with such a long time left to play in the game, 70 minutes, it's going to be difficult for his team to keep up their condition and keep up maybe the ability to cover the pitch as much as obviously 11 men would. Okay, so Schmeichel. Ball to Redmond. Nathan Redmond. Good save from Jefferson. Oh my God, Redmond should have scored that. What an opportunity for the Foxes. And Jamie Chester, I think it's Jamie Chester, whatever, Chester, header, was pretty dangerous as well. So clearance away yet again. So pretty tight. Foxes looking pretty good on the ball. Looking dangerous every time they attack due to their pace. I think I'm going to have to make a few changes defensively. I think I might take Matt Lowton off and bring on the other right back if it's a little quicker. Just because I think we need as much pace as possible in the defensive half of the pitch. Here is Hughes being dispossessed. And now yet again, the Foxes can look to counter-attack if they want to. Nathan Redmond down that left-hand side. Neil Taylor able to tackle him this time. And we're able to maybe create a counter-attack of our own. Will Hughes is held up. But we've still got the ball. It's through. Schmeichel with the save. Orgasm noise. And Punchin. Gorka. Good save from Schmeichel. Good little bit of dominance from us there. So it's been pretty tight. Despite the man sending off as well, I would not put it past the Foxes to score. We are going to make that tactical change as well. We're going to go into the overview and we're going to take Matt Lowton off if Palatikas, whatever his name is a little bit quicker. He has got 13 pace and 12 acceleration. Matt Lowton has got 12 pace, 14 acceleration. Not really that much in it. But I'm thinking I'm going to make the change anyway because Lowton's not having a very good time. Maybe that little bit better pace will just help us out. I don't really know. I'm just sort of throwing something here. The wings are so dangerous for the Foxes. I think I underestimated their wingers. Balassi and Redmond, I believe, are pretty quick in this game. But they're causing me so many problems right now. I shouldn't have let this guy do it. I can't really handle it. Tell the team revenge is on the cards. Hopefully, well, revenge is my motive right now. So come on, team, let's get the revenge we want. All right. So the start of the second half, and let's see who'll make. Well, apparently, Will Hughes is making a lot of mistakes, but let's see who'll get the first opportunity. As Punchin yet again having a shit performance, and in fact, it's going to be the Foxes with the chance. Chester, Borges with the goal. Punchin having another shit game. We're going to go attacking. Screw it. We're going to go attacking. Skip the highlight. Let's go for this. Let's see what we can do. Because they're down to 10 men again against us. How are we not doing better than this? Kolka's having a bad game back there. Punchin's going to come off. Punchin's got to come off right now. We're going to bring Ezequiel on and take off Jason Punchin. And we'll make that change for now. And see how that influences the game. I kind of want to do a team talk as well. As I say that, Taylor down that left-hand side. Will Hughes to Punchin, unable to get his chance away. Jones, Will Hughes, Coutinho. Just can't get that shot away. Punchin to Jordan Rhodes. Bang, Jordan Rhodes with the goal. Still taking Punchin off. Don't care, he just got an assist. Jason Punchin equalises and gets us back on level term against a team down to 10 men. I know it's not exactly the... It's not exactly how it should be playing out, considering we are down to 10 men. But hey, you know, we're going to take what we're going to take. Okay, so entering the last 25 minutes of the match, I'm going to do a team talk. I'm going to assertively tell the lads to... I'm just going to demand... Yeah, I'm going to demand more from them assertively. They're all looking motivated. They're all looking fired up. Hopefully that will just fire them up even more. I don't really know. I'm just looking for a little bit of something. A little bit of magic from Rhodes maybe to complete his hat-trick, to try and get the win I so desperately want. Callum McManaman has come on for Nathan Redmond. A set piece has been cleared away from us. Ezequiel with the ball. Play it out to the left-hand side. Why didn't he switch wings? He held onto the ball way too long. Jones has fouled Balassi as well. Needed foul though, in my opinion. Balassi with the pace was obviously going to catch us, you know, on the counter or whatever, on the attack. And another set piece headed away this time by Dawson. Rhodes going forward with the ball. Jordan Rhodes again. Just I think we hold on to the ball a little bit too long in our attacking for our attacking team. I just think I'm uncontrolled. I understand. Oh no! And Jermaine Jones has been sent off in the space of a few minutes. Now both of us are down to 10 men. Okay, so what am I going to do? I've got to go down there like this, I'm afraid. I've got to put Gabriel Barbosa. I am actually going to put Gabriel Barbosa out on the left. I'd like Gabriel Barbosa, and I would like to play him there. I'm not going to sub the sub. Yeah, I think we'll do that, and we will bring Lee Cattermole on. We'll go back to a more controlled mentality, and we'll do that. Actually, what have I got on here? Don't run at the defence, maybe. That might help us if we take that off. But yeah, we'll bring Lee Cattermole on for the Brazilian left attacking mid, who I still haven't really learnt his name. And we'll see what we can do. Although, probably if it ended 2-2 now, I wouldn't be happy, but I'd be content with it, I guess. Yeah, that's not the right, really, word. I guess. Oh no, I should say, it looked like there was no one going to attack the ball from our team. Balassi cutting inside, good save from Jefferson, kept hold of it as well. Balassi looking very dangerous still on that left-hand side. Change of right back didn't really make a difference. And just team talk, calmly tell everyone to concentrate. Or just encourage everyone, I guess, for these last few minutes. A few people looking frustrated, including Cattermole. Ezequiel also looking frustrated. This isn't going to be the ideal way to start off the league season. But hang on, there still might be a chance here in the last few minutes. Cattermole playing it back to our right back. Lee Cattermole picking up the ball. Will Hughes to Ezequiel. Jordan Rhodes. Oh no, it could be a counter-attack for them. Michael Dawson with a... whatever Dawson, I don't even think it's Michael Dawson. Dawson with a great defensive challenge there. On a yellow, last man, it was really needed. And trying to find the brilliant ball forward to Rhodes. And in fact, we've still got it in the attacking third. Jordan Rhodes is through. Oh my God, he hit the bar in the last minute. Jordan Rhodes, wow. What a great end to the game. Dawson unable to win the header to get it on target. And in fact, we've only got one man back. Oh no. Could the Foxes still get the win? Jefferson with the save. Oh my God. What an end to the game. And it's still not over. Oh, what a save yet again by Jefferson. How that did not go in. And it is full-time whistle. Wow. Both of us had chances to win the game there at the end. Based on our performance, or based on the match ratings, you could argue we would win. But the Foxes look so threatening every time they attacked. Something we probably couldn't say ourselves. So I'd say a draw probably reflected it. And wow, we are lucky in a way to get the draw here today. And again, the Foxes go down to 10 men. And again, we don't really demonstrate that we're that much better than them. So I think I really have underestimated the Foxes. I've got to hold my hands up and say that. And I will admit that to Jordan as well. I've definitely underestimated the Foxes. The pace on their wings, their team is better than, or probably equal or better than mine. Maybe. I don't know. No, not better than, no, but they're better than I expected. They're better than I expected. And, I'm not going to talk about Jermaine Jones right now because that is an issue for another day. Alright guys, so here we are. It's all confirmed. We have drawn, served the Penguins, so have, served the Lynx as well. So all of us starting off the season on a point. And yeah, it's still very, very open. Obviously, it's only the first game. But I'll meet you guys back in a second for our next match of the season, which will be against... Who's it against? I don't even actually know who it's against. Is it Olympiacos? No, it's not Olympiacos. It's, I think it's a European team, if I'm correct. But either way, no, it isn't. It's Chivas. I was completely wrong there. But yeah, I'll meet you guys back in a second. I'll do all the press conferences myself. Or if there's any other news as well that I feel like I should inform you on, I will let you know. Okay, guys, so second game of the season against Chivas, a very tough team. Probably going to be more difficult than the Foxes, although time will tell in that case. Today, we've got a bit of news. Jermaine Jones, who was sent off in the previous match, I decided to fine him. I would have normally given him a warning for the suspension that he received. However, the way he got the sending off, 2 very quick yellow cards, I felt like he lost his head and lost his composure. And in a big game like the rivalry match against the Foxes, I felt like it was just a stupid decision for him. Like I said, I felt like he lost his cool and was just stupid for them few minutes between the first and the second yellow. So I decided to fine him a week's wages. He wasn't happy with that. A few people stepped forward and said they weren't happy with how I treated him. So team morale was not as good as it probably could have been if it wasn't for that. But yeah, I'm really disappointed with Jermaine Jones. Don't expect to see him in the starting lineup for a little while. He'll probably be on the bench once he returns from his suspension. But it does mean Lee Catamalt does start today in his place, and Demi Dejoux is on the bench replacing where Lee Catamalt once sat. Barbosa as well is a little bit tired in this game. However, I am going to play him because I feel he's going to be important for the match. So let's go into this game against Chivas, who, of course, are Mexican, South American team, a very good team, and they are favourites going into the game. So we'll be, again, looking to hopefully see the players like Jordan Rhodes really play well and lead the line yet again, having scored 3 goals in as many games now and 3 in the past 2. It's actually, no, it's not 3 in the past 2. No, it is 3 in the past 2, yes, because we've only ever scored in 2 games. So it is 3 in the past 2, so we're relying on him quite a bit so far. I'd like to see Barbosa maybe break his duck here today as well, but then again, I'm asking quite a lot there. I don't know why it says 2-2 up in the top left. That should not be 2-2. So, journalist against the bookies. Bookies got Chivas favourites. The journalist from ESPN FC reckons we could edge the game with Chivas missing Torres and Ace. I think the ex-Middlesbrough player, isn't it? It seems like a Middlesbrough name. No, it's not. Although I vaguely remember Middlesbrough having a guy with that name. I could be completely wrong though. So, yes, I got to quickly do something actually, because I believe, yes, I did have it on 2D. I put it on 2D Classic. I had it on 3D just so I could check see if the kits had been fixed. They had not, so apologies for the 3D engine still not being exactly great. But let's go into this. We will get, who did it last time? I think you did it, and it was actually a pretty good first half team talk. Will the guy give us another, whatever this guy's name, give us another good team talk? Not too bad. What did he say? Come on, lads. You can show him what to do. Yeah, I guess that's fine. You know, we've not really got any form to base ourselves off. You know, I don't really know what sort of position we're looking at in the table and what sort of teams we should be beating in the league. So it will take maybe 4 or 5 games for me to sort of know what I want to do with the team, how I want to approach the team talks and stuff like that. But there we go. Kicking off, Jaguars versus Chivas, or Chivas versus Jaguars, proper way of saying it. We're on key highlights. Good. Let's get into this game. So Chivas with the first highlight. They're building up play from their own half, but we managed to get it back with Corker. Barbosa playing it out wide to Neil Taylor, who I think is he on attacking role, Neil Taylor? Let me have a look at this very quickly. They are, yes, the fullbacks are back on their attacking role, so hopefully we'll see them venturing forward and hopefully getting involved in the attacking play. Will Hughes earning the ball back for us yet again, and hopefully we can do something with this attack this time. Here is Jordan Rhodes with the ball. Jordan Rhodes with the goal. 1-0 Jaguars. Makes it look very simple. After we wasted earning back the possession previously, we got it back once more and made Chivas pay for, again, throwing away possession. They've got to learn. In fact, the 3D kits, they've almost worked. The shorts and the socks are correct colours, but we've still got, I believe, the Millwall, which is the team I replaced. I think we've still got the Millwall top for some reason. Hopefully we can, or I can figure that out for the next video. But great start from us with the 1-0 lead. Now we'll see what Chivas can do with themselves. Here's Ferrero, who gets it over the bar. Decent opportunity for Chivas. In fact, that was a clear-cut opportunity, so probably would have expected them to score that. Elsewhere, you can see other results flicking through. I see Nathan Redmond has scored for the Foxes on the top right. Goddamn Redmond. As Castro, yet again, Chivas on the attack, playing what seems to be all them so far, or right now in this game. As Wave rattled the post, I believe that was. Wow, we are very fortunate to have lived through them 2 scares. Ferrero with the ball, with the chance yet again for Chivas, but unable to convert it. Wow, very, very lucky indeed. Carlos Ferrero is just tearing us apart. He's a player I am interested in getting maybe in the next window or maybe next summer. But for now, he'll have to stay with Chivas as finally they get the goal they do deserve. Fabian with a corner, and probably not the goal I would have wanted to concede. We've got quite a few tall players in our team. I would have liked to have won the header. Really, it was just the guy in front of Fabian, who was probably marking him, sort of misjudged the ball, misjudged the flight of the ball, and as a result was able to go over his head and he was able to convert it. But will we get a chance just before the end of this first half to maybe retake the lead? Will Hughes to Catamalt. Lee Catamalt probably not going to have the shot. He plays it to Barbosa instead. Datino back to Barbosa. Come on, Barbosa after the shot. Gives it to Rhodes. I think Rhodes might be offside. No, he's not. It is a goal. Get in there. I was expecting the offside to whistle to blow. It looked like he was just in front of the last man when Barbosa played his ball. And in fact, I still think he is. I think Rhodes was offside there. But either way, we're pretty fortunate. It's definitely been a little bit of dominance from us at the start. Then I think it's Chivas have had a very good spell in the middle. They managed to get the goal, and we've nicked one just before half-time. So Corcoran having a good game today. Punching yet again, struggling to find form, really. He better watch out, Punching, because I kind of want to play Ezequiel. I really want to see if I can develop that guy. So positives definitely to take from this half. Barbosa with 2 assists. Rhodes yet again scoring 2 goals. Hopefully he can get his hat-trick today. But now we need to look to get one more goal, and I think we can kill the game off. And we kick off the second half. And straight away, Castro brings down Rhodes. And we get ourselves a free kick. So hopefully we can get a little bit of dominance or maybe kill the game off. If this was a rubbish second half with no highlights, I'd be very happy because it's a rubbish second half with no highlights and we win the game. So Barbosa's looking a little bit tired. I do think I'm going to have to take Barbosa off. He's playing great, but you know, we've got other games, more important games, and we're currently in the lead, so I think we can afford to take him off. We are going to probably play Ezequiel in the centre. And I think we're going to take Punching off. We'll give Jose Carlos his debut as well. We'll keep these changes for now. Neil Taylor struggling out on that left-hand side, so there's something to bear in mind for myself as well. Will Hughes could be someone to come off. We could maybe bring a more defensive player on and change up the role into a support, from a support into a defending mentality and defensive shape. So we have sort of 2 players who are looking to play a little bit deeper in the centre of the park. Here is Carlos, who I believe is a bit of a set-piece man, if I'm correct. Plays the ball to Jordan Rhodes, who does score. I'm pretty sure that is offside. That goal has been ruled off for offside, 61st minute, Jordan Rhodes, but he was way offside. It was a very clear decision there from the linesman. So there's no doubt in my mind, and I don't think Chivas, or I definitely don't feel hard done by that. Here's Carlos Ferrero, who's been a real pain in our arse so far, and he's been a pain in our arse yet again, as he creates a really simple goal. I don't know what was going on with our defence there. Definitely needed someone to engage Ferrero there. He had 2 people just standing off of him. Someone needed to engage him. No one tracked the run. Just very poor communication between the back 2, and I think that will hopefully that'll be something that will improve through time, because right now it's looking pretty poor. Rhodes has picked up some sort of knock. I'm not too sure, but we're going to keep him on for the rest of the game. Will Hughes is not playing particularly well. I think we'll play Demi Jeju for these last few minutes of the match. Give him his debut and hopefully see what he can do in that deep line player maker support role. God, I'm speaking so quickly. Neil Taylor having a bit of a poor match as well. His ratings reflecting what his poor game he's having, unlike the original first match of the season in the Cup, where he made that mistake but got a good rating. Last 10 minutes of the match, I think I'm just going to calmly tell the lads, just calmly encourage them, you know, see what they can do. A few of them are looking nervous. Hopefully that will get them out of that. You know, a lot of debutants in there, or a lot of first starts in the league, so I can sort of understand the nerves or the shakiness of the start. But I can't help but feel this game is going to be 2-2, which I don't think I'll be too disappointed with, although maybe we'll get a late chance here like we did in the first half. Here's Carlos, 2 Rhodes, and is he offside? I think, no, that's not offside. That wasn't offside. Don't even lie. Don't even lie, game. I'm rewatching this. I've got to rewatch this. This was not offside. The ball's been played, has it not? Oh my god, can I wish you could zoom in on this little thing. When was the ball played? There. Oh. I'll give the Lino that. I will give the Lino that. So close. So close. Rhodes with his second disallowed goal of the game, but Rhodes is looking on fire so far. Didn't score in that first game, but then again, none of the attacking team in that first match of the season looked great. Now he's on fire, as I don't think we're going to get one more chance. It's the last few seconds. And no, we're not. So we're going to end Chivas 2, Jaguars 2. I don't think we can be too disappointed with that, considering how poor our defence did play. But still, great positives to take away from it. Rhodes played really well. Barbosa played really well, linking up brilliantly. Well, I think we're just waiting for now Punchin to be replaced out of the team. We really do need... God, who's our injured guy? I'm forgetting the squad. I've not really learnt the names yet. We'll let this guy do the team talk, even though I don't particularly like him to take it. It was a tough result to take. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with the 2-2 draw away from home to Chivas. I don't think it's too bad yet. Definitely feel, again, there are positives to take from that. Rhodes has now scored 4 goals in 2 league games, which is a huge amount of goals. And what's the guy's name I'm trying to think of? Our attacking midfielder, Navas. We're still waiting for him to come back. So when he comes back, I think we'll look even stronger. As you can see from the other results, Lynx have won. Foxes have won, I believe. Well, Lynx are still going on. They're 2-1, so they're still in the balance. The Penguins got thrashed by Victor Pizan. Wow. I'm surprised by that. And the Foxes are continuing their pretty good start of the season. And yet again, their wingers are showing their ability that I really didn't expect. And scored 2 goals, helped them win the game. So, pretty good start from us. You know, not a great start from us. 2 draws out of 2. But hey, it's not a sprint. It's a marathon this season. And, you know, looking at the next game, Dynamo Kiev, which we'll have in a second, obviously, I'm confident we can do well against them. I believe we will have no injuries or no fresh injuries for that. Thiago Neves will be able to come back, I believe. Let's have a little look at how long he's actually injured for. He is actually injured for... I'm not on the right screen. Nice one. I think I pressed on while he was unhappy. For 4 more days. 2 to 4 more days he's out injured. We have our next game on the Saturday. Probably won't be able to start. Might have a little word with Punchin. What was the ratings like again for this game? Let me go back to latest scores. Can I see the match ratings for my team? I can't. But I'm going to have a little look. I might have a few words with a few players. I know it's just the start of the season, but I really don't like the fact that, for example, Neil Taylor had a bad game. I might just say, look, your last match wasn't good. Let's move on and push on from that. And, you know, see what happens from there. So, meet you guys back for the 3rd game. Okay, guys, in the league. Looking for our first win yet again. I'd like to get it over and done with, you know, get the first win of the league season and we can push on. Dynamo Kiev, I think, gives us a good opportunity to get that. They've won 1, drawn 1. Not really scored a high amount of goals, not really conceded a high amount of goals either. I'm not sure what sort of caliber of team they've come up against. Actually, I can see one right now. They drew to Boca. Either way, I'm looking for the win today. So let's have a little look at the starting lineup. I'm not sure if Neves is fit, so you know, I'm quite literally in the press conference I said it'll be touch and go, and it is touch and go. So we were going to put Jermaine Jones back on the bench. He may not have the greatest morale right now, but I feel his quality is too good to not get a place on the bench. Neves himself, I think we'll keep him off the bench. I don't really see much need to force him on the pitch when he's not fit. I spoke to Punchin, we had a good chat, he said he'd try harder, so hopefully, you know, I see that in today's performance. Lee Catamo, on the other hand, is very tired right now, and you know what, I think I'll play Jermaine Jones. As much as I don't maybe want to, I'd rather go with the quality right now than maybe someone is maybe a little bit more deserved. And I think we'll put Demi Gizu on the bench. Didn't play too badly when he came on last game, so I'm happy to see him appear yet again, or see him on the bench yet again. So let's go and submit this team. Pretty standard. Again, this is, hopefully we're going to have a very similar starting 11. I don't particularly want to change this starting 11 too much. I could see a few changes like, you know, Lowton being dropped to the bench and Palatikas coming on, or maybe Ezequiel playing instead of Punchin if someone on the attacking winger roles gets injured or something like that. Catamo again for Jones could be interchangeable, but I'd like to keep a main standard team if at all possible. It may become predictable, but they are our best players, and obviously I want to be playing my best players and hopefully getting the best out of them. I did also have a word with Neil Taylor, and I tried, because he had a bad game last game, and I said, look, you weren't particularly great last game, when he was like, how dare you, I was great last game, and I was like, yeah, your rating it's hard to tell you, but your rating wasn't good enough. So Neil Taylor's not been great with me. Neil Taylor reacted negatively to my talk, which is why his morale is currently on a sort of angled downwards point instead of a sort of middle point, just facing to the right. I think he's on very poor instead of just, I think, normal. What's the middle line? I don't even know the names of the morale levels. But either way, I'm going to start him today as well. I feel, one game isn't necessarily enough to be forced out of my team. If you have 3 or 4 bad games in a row, or maybe in the space of 5 games you have 2 or 3 bad ones, that'll probably make me drop you. But I'm not going to be that harsh right now. All these guys are still getting to know each other. We're still clicking the tactic. It's fluid, the tactic, but just not fully all the way there. So, it's still a little bit of time to fully get everything clicked together, but hopefully it will come soon. So what do they reckon? Do this for the supporters. I agree with that. I think the fans need to see a win against a team from our own division, something we have not been able to do in 2 attempts so far at home. So hopefully third time lucky, third time the charm in terms of league performances, in terms of home performances. Let's get a win. Come on. Come on, Jaguars. Come on, Jags. I don't particularly know what I think Jags, I think, is technically what my nickname is in this game. I could be wrong. I'm not too sure. But this is where we kick off, and there we go. Jones and Hughes able to get the ball, and we're able to hopefully create an attack straight away. And we actually do. Look at that, 4 minutes in, we get the first shot of the game in. It's not a highlight-worthy shot, but it's still a shot nonetheless. So, time's ticking by. Nothing particularly interesting happening, apparently. Olympiacos continue to struggle with a poor start to the season. I believe they're still looking for their first win. And Lowton looking nervous, but that's the only thing noteworthy so far. If Kiev came with the game plan to frustrate us, I'd say they're doing it right now. Nothing at all being shown in terms of highlights. Quite literally a boring game. I don't know whether it's us not creating the right opportunities. I mean, we've had 7 shots. Clearly we're getting chances. Just no half chance or clear cut. So maybe we're just shooting from distance, Maybe we're not getting good opportunities. We're not creating good enough opportunities for our strikers or attacking midfielders to latch onto, or attacking players. Finally, the first highlight, 39 minutes in. The only notable thing is Dawson's not having a particularly good game and has picked up a yellow. And I think that is going to be the highlight. What a crap highlight. We waited all that time for a highlight, and it was quite literally a meh shot. Oh, we got another highlight. FM is treating us. And Yarmolenko. Oh no! You've got to be kidding me. Dynamo Kiev take the lead. You have got to be joking me. That was poor defending from us. I mean, Hughes didn't really do enough to stop Yarmolenko getting the shot in. The header itself and the run itself was pretty decent. Defence yet again letting us down. Actually, the whole team's letting us down. I'm really going to have a stern talk to the team at half-time, because so far it's just been poor. It's been very poor. Look at our average rating compared to Dynamo Kiev. They probably deserve it based on that. Clearly their players are just playing a little bit better. And I need to assertively tell the lads I expect a better showing in this second half. And hopefully I see the reaction that I want, which is a motivated, determined sort of reaction, which I did get. So hopefully that will reflect out on the field. Dawson's having a bad game. Lowton's having a bad game. Rhodes is having a bad game, which is something I didn't expect to see. Barbosa's not up to the standard he was in the previous match. Just need to find a little bit of something. Spark this team into a performance we should be playing at. I mean, look, 6 corners compared to Dynamo Kiev's 1. We've committed 11 fouls, which is poor on our behalf. I think I need to maybe get stuck in, because 11 fouls is a lot of fouls. I'm surprised we only have 1 yellow card, in fact. But 10 shots compared to their 5, only 3 on target from them. It's definitely our own attacking performance that needs to be looked at, as well as, of course the defence isn't great, conceding and stuff, but I don't think it can all be blamed on them for being 1-0 down. We should be taking the game to Dynamo Kiev, and in fact they could have scored in the start of the second half. They definitely had a decent opportunity to create a chance. Yarmolenko just couldn't find the ball in. And yet again, Kiev attacking down that right-hand side, finding a lot of success. And Jefferson with a fantastic save. Lowton is really struggling out there. Dawson, 6.2. It's just a bad performance. And I don't want it to be one of them games where we just have to write it off, because it is a bad performance. We've had the first decent chance in the game. It was a half chance, but sadly not highlight-worthy. We're going to make some changes. We've got to try and spark something. We've got to try and make something happen. We are going to play Barbosa on the left. We are going to play Carlos in the centre and see what that does for us. Just completely change it up, put Barbosa around the wing, a position I did sort of maybe see him playing. I thought maybe I'd play him out on the right, but we'll play him out on the left, and you know what? He wasn't actually forced off the pitch due to injury. I was going to say it wouldn't make the difference anyway because our sub's going to happen, but it was because he picked up a slight knock. And I believe the team need to be told again. I demand more. I demand more from you guys. Jefferson is the only one currently keeping us in the game with a good performance in goal. Alright, we're going attacking. We are going attacking with 30 minutes remaining. May seem quite a drastic move, but we've got the quality. We're just not using it. And I think maybe going attacking, focusing on our own game a little bit more, or maybe just, like I say, picking up the tempo a bit might help the team out in the attacking third. It doesn't look like it's making any shred of difference, though. Although it's only been a few minutes. So this may seem quite drastic, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring Ezequiel on, drop Will Hughes back into defensive midfield, and play Ezequiel as an advanced player maker support. So we're going quite attacking. I'm going to wait, save my last substitution, give Rhodes as much time as possible to try and create a goal or get a chance today. But it may end up with Rhodes having to come off for Palacios, which I don't particularly want to happen because obviously Rhodes is 4 goals in 2 league games. But it's just not working out for us so far. And again, I'm going to passionately tell the lads to push forward. We need to be looking for that goal. We're not really creating any good chances. This game's been pretty poor altogether. The fact that Kiev scored is quite a fortunate thing. But we're just, look at that. We're getting a lot of the ball right now at the bottom, but nothing coming from it. Alright, I think I've given Rhodes enough time. I can't give him any more. Jordan Rhodes got to leave the field of play. Sebastian Palacios will come on in his place. Come on, Palacios. We need a hero, and hopefully you can be the one to pop up and surprise a few people. Even myself, I don't expect you to score. You're just sort of being brought on because, well, you know, everything else, or the only other choice is currently not working. I mean, I could put Barbosa up front. In fact, that's probably something I could have done or should have done. But I've made my choice now, and I'm going to stick with it. We are still going attacking, but we're just not performing at any decent level. Going to go to a very fluid system. Just to try and, again, just look for something, anything. Come on, team. It's just, this game's been so poor from us. Still looking for our first win of the season, but right now I'd take a draw. Come on, aggressively. Push fucking forward. I should have said so some passion. But push forward. Come on. So shit right now. So shit. I gotta go overload. I hate going overload, but I'm going overload. I'd rather lose 2-0 than 1-0. I'd rather lose 2-0 than 1-0. There's definitely some better games going on from some of the other guys on their third and final match. But wow, what a shit game. Absolute shit game. 3 highlights in this second half. One to start it, one near the beginning, which was Kiev's chance, and this one at the end, which is probably going to be a Kiev chance. Just nothing being offered from our team today. Absolutely nothing. On both ends of the pitch. Defensively, we've been poor. If it wasn't for Jefferson, we would have been 2-0 down, probably even more. And going forward, it's just so shit. This is a contrast to the Chivas game, where defensively we let ourselves down, but attacking-wise, we were great. Absolutely abysmal, and I'm going to let the lads know that as well. I'm not happy with that performance out there. You can't be putting in performances like that. You just can't. And, you know, Jones had a bad game. Definitely won't be starting in the next mount. Carlos was shocking when he came on. Did even worse than, you know, the guy he was replacing. Again, defensively, Neil Taylor put in a really good match. And you know what? I'm going to speak to him hopefully afterwards, if we're still on speaking terms, that is. And I'll tell him that because it's important that I let him know. But still in the hunt for our first league win. We couldn't find it in our first 3 games. We did our best to try in the first 2. To look for that win. I mean, we had chances near the end of the Foxes game. We had chances near the end, or 2 goals disallowed in the Chivas game. But in this one, definitely the worst performance, and it's a bad way to end off the episode.
Hello.
Hello.
Here.
Hi.
I'm distraught.
I'm top of the league. Oh, who would have thought that?
Should we just hang him out of the conversation? Just
I mean, all right, that's fine.
Well, the first game was me versus him. So
I know.
We did 2-2.
And Mr. Cocky McBig Bollocks isn't so cocky now, is he?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Hey, I'm still cocky.
I'm gonna beat him. It should be
I'm
easy.
still going to beat
beat
you
the Foxes.
later on.
We
I'm
haven't
going to beat you
so
later
far.
on. But your wingers are so dangerous.
I know.
So dangerous.
They are very dangerous, and
And then
I think they've scored most of your goals, haven't they?
Rashad is actually the shadow striker.
Oh,
I'm very
yeah.
scared because my tactic doesn't like wingers that much.
I know.
Yeah, that's not great. Like, I mean, it's worked okay in the past, but I think I had better defenders, which I don't have. I mean, Shawcross is great, to be fair. Shawcross is a man mountain, but everyone else is crap. So, not great. Not great.
One thing that excites me going into the next episode is I've got you up next, and you're yet to win, which slightly actually scares me because I don't want to be the first person to lose to you. But how's your injuries going? Are you still fucked?
Not good. Okay.
Yes.
What happened?
Yes. Yes.
No, I say that, but I had basically 3 suspensions and 3 injuries. All the suspended players have come back. So basically, I was saying this like just before. My strength is up top, and I had Berardi and Moraes both out with suspensions, and that means I can't use my real strength because they're out. So I am confident that we can bounce back.
It's just poor management, really. I mean, if you want to get your players sent off, get him going aggressive and all that sort of stuff.
This is carried over from before. Berardi has a ban at the start of the game.
Oh, I'll let you off for Berardi then.
Yeah. Moraes, I think, was just a twat. But no, I'm confident with Berardi back. It's all good. But Cassano's out, and he does move very slowly.
I did warn you. He is huge.
No, but
absolutely
he is,
huge.
to be fair, he has gotten one rating of a 6.5. Let's shush about that one. Yeah, we'll skip over Cassano. He's not been great so far, I've got to admit.
My team disliked me. Sorry, I feel like saying that. My team disliked me. I have fallen out with Jermaine Jones, and then Neil Taylor didn't.
I offered him a way out. To be fair,
yeah, but I'm not going to accept £0 a week.
Troublemaker. I could have got a good defensive mid because Tete wants to get sent off every game.
The thing is, I then spoke to Neil Taylor about a poor performance. He then had an argument with me, so it's all good right now. Everyone likes me apparently in my camp.
Let's talk about the whole internet cock up then, and how much it's changed everyone's game.
I'm not gonna lie. Okay, right. I don't want to blame it all on that, but it did have an impact. I'm not gonna winning 5-1 in your first game. That can only set yourself up well.
I think it had a positive impact on me personally.
You guys have just broken the fourth wall in my video because I never mentioned it once. I was like,
I mentioned it.
I mentioned
the whole match.
I mentioned it. I was like, look, this is
thanks for breaking
ridiculous.
the fourth wall. How you doing, Wolfie? If you're watching, how you doing?
I've got a full-on little segment where I go and make a point of how a 4-0 victory turned into a 0-0.
I made exactly the same point, but a little bit more pissed off, probably.
I made the point that I've lost to Lemon twice.
I should have been the most angry because I could have been rubbing a Borgia's hat trick in his face, but
well, not really my face, my assistant's face, who clearly can't manage.
Who hired
so
the
I need to sort that out.
Who hired the assistant?
I hired my assistant. Just to let you know, my assistant also beat Chaz. So
yeah, in the last
10 minutes in a 4-2 victory.
Well,
that was a good game. Like it was actually exciting because you scored 2, and then I scored, and I was like, okay, there's hope. And then you scored, and then I scored again. It was quite tense until you got that final one. But it was just my team shooting themselves in the foot after doing quite well. I mean, we conceded a penalty. There was some awful marking and general defence going on. It was really
Douglas, such a shocker.
Yeah, he did. Bad, very bad. But
it was quite funny. You'd have to watch back on the video, but I pretended to be on the phone to Dockow. So I was praising Dockow on the phone, and as I was praising him, Sisto scored. So that was quite funny. Dockow had an absolute worldie. Absolute worldie. 2 assists and a goal. AU as well. But yeah, wingers, mate. I think that's your footfall in a minute.
It is, and I knew it was. I'm sticking with this formation because I have faith. It is a solid formation. But I probably will have to change it.
It's the 3. It's the 3 at the back. I played with attacking wingers. I brought them back, and I was just play wide the whole time.
Yeah,
and hit you on the counter.
Because your wingers were a little bit further back. I thought, okay, it'll be fine. Our wingers will track back. None of that. None of that.
Thanks for the tactical insight.
I was going to say,
I'm just going to organise the wingers club, get Yannick, Callum, and fucking Nathan in on a call.
Don't worry. I mean, I'm going to create a new tactic, and it's going.
He's lost faith already.
Am I the only person who has actually underestimated the AI? Like, I know I haven't lost yet. I'm just going to rub that in a couple more times. The only person not to lose, I think. But I think that the AI, I was like, we should breeze past them, and they've actually
I haven't lost in the league.
You drew 2, didn't you?
Yeah, I didn't lose though.
Oh wow!
It's actually very interesting because, like, I can see from my form, like how much of an impact morale has. Like, so we pre-season was going brilliantly. Beat Zenit 5-1. You know, they're in the league above, very very good. American Mex in our league 4-0, and then one sort of dodgy result, and then it goes downhill. And it's sort of we haven't been able to pick ourselves up as of yet. It's only been 3 matches, but
to be fair though, our game was quite even.
It was. We
really,
just didn't
really
create
even,
enough, and that was partly because I had to play Belotti, who is a great youngster, but he's not really ready to play right now for where I want. But we got Berardi back, so Foxes, be scared.
All right. Yeah, but my Babacar loan extension, I believe, should come through very soon. 2 goals on his debut.
I had to loan Eduardo Sasha as an emergency loan. He is awful. He genuinely is awful.
I might buy a striker. I've still got a little bit of money left, and I hate Danny Ings is terrible. Saviola, I didn't even see him in our game.
It's been like 5 games, and you're already like, I'm done.
It just winds me up. Max Cruz, it doesn't make sense. He was out with a gashed leg for 9 days, but he's out to the 26th for medical reasons.
I'm very happy about that. Oh, it might have been tetanus.
He's pregnant.
Tetanus.
Yeah, tetanus. He said his BCG.
Brilliant.
But I definitely underestimate the AI. I've drawn what Palmeiras drew against them. Although I did have 32 shots, I think they had 3. Still 0-0.
Yeah, Victoria. The one which I was most annoyed about was the Victoria
How did you lose that one so much?
The 4-1.
Yeah, I thought there would be an easy team.
Well, exactly. I thought they would. It was a very rotated side, to be fair. Like Jack Grealish, Gunnarsson, Ilzinho, Ante, etc., etc. But our goalkeeper had a shocker. Our defence had a shocker. It was just not a good day overall. And then obviously we went offensive 50th minute, and then they scored 3. Wasn't great. Wingers.
I want to quickly take this moment to say, Foxy, I know you're watching. Your signing of Ragnar Klavan was amazing. I think he's Estonian centre-back for me is just so solid. He's he's so good. He makes your Ryan Shawcross look like fucking Richard Keogh.
No, to be fair, Ryan Shawcross has actually been our best defender. He's been solid. He's got 7.15, 1 player of the match so far. He's been top notch. He's been the only good defender who's got any dignity after some of the thrashings we've been handed.
One thing that's weird though is Jordan Rhodes still top goal scorer in the league?
I don't know. He scored 4.
I'm on it now. Yes, he is.
He is. That's mad. He could be your saviour, I think. I reckon over the season you'll do really well.
I lost 1-0 and he got like a 6.3 or 6.2. So it's either all or nothing with him, I guess, so far.
Right.
It's either he does nothing or he scores 2.
I really think your weak link is your left side of the defence, to be honest, though, Jag. Because
I think it's the right side. I think Lowton is...
I rate Corker. I think Corker's a quality player. So
yeah, but when I've not played you, so when I've played the other 2 AI, it's the right side of the pitch that I've been really let down by.
Yeah.
Neil Taylor's had one bad one, then he got man of the match in the next one, or best player for my team in the next one. So, yeah, I think my defence is just a bit shaky right now.
Another weird thing I noticed is I play, up until me and you meet, Tom, I have the team that you just played. Like, you just played Chaz, I have him next. When you played Palmeiras, I had him next. Yeah, it's very weird.
Yeah, I think our fixtures are exactly the same, but we're just I'm 1 game ahead of you the whole way through.
Possibly, until we meet, I assume, yeah.
Yeah, I'm guessing it'll change then, yeah.
So it's going to be
I don't play you guys again until December.
Yeah, I've got quite a gap now.
No, it's time for me to pick up, and then smash you all and laugh in your faces. There's time. There's still time. I've still got faith.
I'm still
Sort of.
waiting for a chance to sing the famous song. He's not scored yet, but I'm comfortable. I'm feeling confident even in the next game. I really am. Knowing that Chaz, although if he's changed his tactic, he might have something that's not a ridiculous 3-4-3. So
no, it's not a 3-4-3. It's a 3-5-2. I'll have you know.
Oh, you've mixed it now.
No. This is what I've been playing all this time because it is the defensive and solid formation, and it worked brilliantly against Zenit 5-1.
It's not against me.
I might just stick on someone really. I might just actually not play with a striker for the next game and just put my wingers on attack because I know you'll.
No, that won't work because the whole point is just. Well, okay, I'm not going to tell you my tactical things because I'm going to end up undoing myself.
Yeah, but you're 3-1.
Is there to occupy the defenders? Otherwise they'll cover the wingers fine.
Nah, false 9 will be all right.
I'm telling you everything. What am I doing? I'll just shut up now because I'm giving you every reason to beat me. Jesus.
Right. So, what mentality are you using?
I'm using overload.
Overload. Yep. Okay.
Instructions. I'll take a screenshot. Tempo. I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you. There we go.
He's going to send me a notepad file saying "fuck off, Jordan," isn't it?
I'm quite happy though. I mean, my tactic is only just competent. I was away at the Penguins as well, so I was away at your ground, and I still managed to get. I still managed to make it 4-2. But the signing of the season, other than Dockow, I know he was expensive, but Abdul Baba, what a beast!
Oh, yeah, but you spent so much on him.
I know, but
I spent a lot on him.
Technically, I spent like 6 million on him or something like that. But yeah, over 48 months. But he's been so good. So good.
See, Lacazette for me was wondrous. Well, in the 5-1 PSV one that we didn't have. He like,
you will not live that down.
I will not live that down. Nah, it's fine. Like, it was the fair thing to do, so, you know. We'll go with it. But, yeah. Lacazette, I have faith.
Fair enough.
Is that? I think that's that, probably.
Sounds like that.
15 minutes.
You said that twice, I'm assuming it's that.
It's probably that. So thank you very much for joining.
Absolutely no pleasure whatsoever. 4-2. Oh, great day.
I will find that first win.
Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it together.
We'll do it together. Hopefully I do it for you, though.
No. Who do you have next, out of interest?
I don't even know. Yeah, you can check for me. Wait, it's Everton.
Oh, wow, you've done your scouting. It's Everton.
Well, no, I've looked at the fixture list enough. Trying to find out where the first one's going to come from.
Oh, Chaz, why couldn't you have lost all your games and not drawn one? Because I could have called you the pointless Penguins. Damn it. You've denied me my alliteration.
We were actually dominant against PSV.
That never happened.
You're listening to the final words of Chaz before he commits suicide.
Oh my god! Right. Well,
his note will be a new tactic.
Does anyone want to borrow my assistant manager because he beats Chaz quite easy? So.
6 minutes, mate. And we had like a clear-cut chance as well.
6 minutes. That's a lot.
That's actually a good point. I want to talk about quickly, Jag, our game when you went up the other end.
I see. The thing is, I saw the second half. Oh wait, no, the real one. I think
no, you smacked the bar. I took it down the other end, and your keeper makes a great save. That was an amazing piece.
And then, and even your corner was like a good corner as well. Like it was nearly went in. Jefferson did another good save.
I actually came into the game at the end of that. Like literally, it was literally the last couple of kicks, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Corner,
it was a crazy end.
Unreal.
Not many people would expect this from me because I'm normally the one who claims to be a dickhead. But good game, Jag. It was a very good match.
It was a good game. Even I admit that afterwards, you'll see it. Say your wingers will be a danger for the league, and then you go on and do it in the next match and the next match, and hopefully against Chaz as well. I don't want to be the only one to have lost to you.
Every single time I see Redmond scored, I just picture bloody Jordan just go Redmond.
I actually had to tone that down in the video. It was I had to put it the volume percentage to like 25 because it would have deafened people.
It was funny. You're doing all right. I'll give you credit where credit's due. You're doing all right.
That's my thing though. Is that whenever I don't have the best squad. I'll happily say now I don't have the best squad, but somehow I find a way to win. I did it with Brentford as well. It's like they're not the best, but I can just do it. I don't know.
I think that means you're good.
I'll be
but I don't want to
fucked when I
admit
get
that,
good
so I'm
players.
just going to say it's not.
Yeah,
Right.
beginner's luck. That's it. It's only my 5th fucking episode. Jesus. Right.
Good. There we go.
Done.
I think
I've
that's
got
good.
nothing else to add.
Actually, one thing I do want to add. Your
God.
group in that cup. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's death.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
I can't wait for Zach Clough and Aaron Cool to be running around in those.
And also your draw after the mess up.
Oh.
Madrid and
Wait, who did you
Barca.
Oh, that was terrible.
Oh,
That-
so lucky.
Yeah. Well,
So Chaz, technically you should thank it. You should
well,
thank the
I
mess
would
up.
prefer to have the win and play Barca, to be honest. 'Cause you get, gate receipts. Probably have a chat with Messi as well. Persuade him to come and join us on loan.
Trying to find any sort of positive just to go against the mess up. No, but don't forget about the season ticket holders.
Yeah, pleasure for the fans.
Oh, I get to see Messi in his real
Just the
skin.
thing. If I do get sacked, okay, this is
It's already a thought in your mind that's going to happen.
That is the quote of the video. If I get sacked, that's my title done.
oh no. But
The confidence is gone.
if I do get sacked,
What are we going to do? Because you're the fucking guy who hosts the game.
I will. This goes for any of us. I think we should add ourselves back in because the whole point is that it's a challenge race to the top. There would be no point waiting around and joining someone else because that's not, that's not the club. But
Yeah, it's not
I
a
won't be
team.
sacked. But I'm just saying, in theory.
Right,
Cool.
I'm done.
Good.
I'm going.
Right,
Goodbye.
we're done. Goodbye. Thank you very
Done.
much.
Been a
Bye.
pleasure.
We are
It's not
top
been a
league. Say
pleasure.
we are top league. We are top league. Say we are top league.
You're shaming yourself.
That.
You're
Clearly
shaming-
it's gone to his head up there.
In
Yeah.
four games, you're going to be down at the bottom. So don't even try that with me.
Yeah, but
You'll
we've
be
got
there
to
with
celebrate
Chaz.
now that we are top before we get stuck in mid-table for the rest of the season. So let us have our moment, please.
All right.
Hello,
Okay.
is that the assistant manager of Lynx FC? I just want to
been
congratulate you on your win against the Penguins. I know you did really well. Yeah.
You keep on banging on about this. He managed for 6 seconds.
Really, you should just said you left early because you knew it was game over. You did a Mourinho. You shook hands and just left. You were, I'm done.
I'm on my holiday. I'm on the beach now.
Cool. Okay. Thank you very much.
No problem at all, Chaz.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Peace.
Bye, people.
All right, guys. So that's the end of the episode. A pretty negative episode. No wins, 2 draws and a defeat. Especially a disappointing defeat, not a defeat that we can say, yeah, we were outclassed by the opposition because we just didn't turn up ourselves. But hey, moving forward into the next 3 games, hopefully we can get our first win, start clawing ourselves back up the table. Hopefully the defense will start playing together as a team. And hey, let's hope that we can start, I guess, gaining on the Foxes. Ugh, it's disgusting to think that thought, really. Especially considering at the start. But hey, until next time, guys. Peace out.